Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Sejal and I'm from India. I'm currently studying and living in Busan, South Korea. So as you know, in last video I have talked about the types of scholarships in Donga University, and if you haven't checked the video, I will put the link in the description, so make sure to check that out. And as promised, for this video I'm gonna be covering how to apply to Donga University, like step by step, like which website you have to go, which form you have to fill, and what's the deadline. So we are covering all of that stuff in this video, and I'm planning to make a series of the videos. So in next video, I'm gonna tell about the admission process and what the documents that you need to prepare for the application. So let's get started. So the very first decision that you have to make is which track you're gonna choose. Donga University has two tracks. The first is Korean track and second is English track. I have talked about this in a previous video also. So if you are comfortable in Korean, and you have topic level, you can choose Korean track. If this is for undergraduate students, right? And if you're comfortable in English, so there are also English tracks like Department of Integrated Business Management and Department of Global Advanced Integrated Engineering. So these courses are in English, and for the graduates there are more English media courses like departments, and also like Korean, so it's like 50-50, you can choose. So it also depends on the guidelines, like each semester the guidelines are different, so make sure to check the guidelines time to time. So here's a tip that I want to give the new students that are coming to Korea, like in any university. If you want to study in Korea, so please know Korean beforehand. It always an upgrade for you. Like even if your course is in English, you must know Korean. It's really benefit, and it comes in handy many times. Like outside of the university, you have to mostly converse in Korean. So please learn Korean. It's not like that people don't speak English here, but learning Korean is always like you have an upper hand. So before getting into the actual steps how to apply to Donga University, I want to talk about the timing. So each year there are two semesters. First is spring semester and second is fall semester. So spring semester starts in March and fall semester starts in April. So you have to give enough time to yourself also to prepare all the documents at least 2-3 months before the application starts. So for the spring semester, the application window is mid-October to late November of the previous year. For example, if you want to apply to 2027 spring semester, you have to apply this year in October and November. That is the window. And you have to prepare your documents in upcoming months. And for the fall semester, it starts in September. So application window is now open in May and June. So it's just going to open next month. So, and you should also check the official website regularly, because each semester the guidelines change. The application window can also change. Sometimes application opens way earlier than the actual window. So these are just the temporary timelines for every semester. You have to check every semester. So the tip here is, like, you have to start early. For example, if the application starts in May to June, so you have to have like 2-3 months before the application window to prepare all the documents to get it apostille. And in some universities they also, like especially in India, it takes time to gather all the documents from your current university. So make sure to have enough time to prepare your application in systematical manner. So the very first thing that you do is to go to Donga University Office of International Affairs website, and there you have to click on admission for international students, and here you can choose your level, undergraduate or graduate, and also you can choose your track, Korean or English, and you can also check all the other information that is uploaded on the site. And here you find the admission guidelines. So you will find admission guidelines PDF for each semester on this website. So This PDF is the most important document in the whole process. It's the exact deadlines for that intake, which departments are accepting students, the complete list of required documents, and all the forms you will need to fill are on this website. So read it cover to cover before you do anything else. Here you can see they have put a note on every application and admission guidelines is that to complete the online application form, print it and submit it on www.studyinkorea.go.kr. So next thing you have to do is to go to that website, studyinkorea.go.kr website. This is the Korea government's official study portal, and it is where every single international student application for Korean universities is submitted, including Dongan University. So now you have to create an account if you don't have one, or just log in if you have a account. So for signing up, you have to fill out your details, your name, email, nationality, and make an ID and password and all of your personal information on it, and you're just logged in. Once you're logged in, you have to go to plan your studies, and in there you have to start an online application. And here you can find all the other information about study expenses and types of schools, and etc, etc. So you have to go to online application in order to fill out new application form. So here you put which area that you want to go, which degree, and the name of the university, which is Donga University. Once you've done that, you will be provided with all the admissions and application forms that are open. As this is April, so the fall semester applications are about to open next month, and for undergraduate it is already started, like the spring semesters have already started, so there's no application. Otherwise, you will see all the applications just like other universities here like this, and every university has different method to apply. So you have to see here all the requirements and all the application processes on the website. So as fall semester application for graduate students are open, so here you can see all the admission guidelines and the PDF and admission process. So for this time, for graduates, you have to register online application at this specific website. So here you can find everything. Once you click on the site, you will be directed to another site, which is also Donga University site, and here you can see all the announcement and notices that are for the graduate students. Here, if you click all the announcements and notices, so you will find the application guidelines and all of the stuff here, and you can also find all the forms that you need to fill here, and you just have to fill and submit it. So once you download the application form from the site, the application will look something like this. Here is your study plan and your personal statement and all of the things, and different other forms are also here, which like letter of education, inquiry consent, so separate form for separate things, research proposal if you are coming here for research, and experience. This is for mainly for the people who are coming to Korea for research purposes, so you have to be very detailed and very specific about the things here. So you can see, and you have to fill every form sincerely and very truly, I would say, because once you submit, there's no going back. Okay, once you pay the application fee, you cannot change the other things in your application. So make sure to fill it properly and concisely. So once your form is filled and your documents are uploaded, you pay the application fee. And to do this, you have to go to Study in Korea website. In My Page section, you'll see your application form which you have filled, and under that there will be a payment option. So for master's program, it's 50,000 Korean won. For master's and doctoral combined, it will be something about 60,000 Korean won, and for undergraduate it varies semester to semester. Okay, so you have to regularly check it. Once you pay, your application is officially submitted. The fee is completely non-refundable. So before you click the payment button, make sure your department is correct and your documents are all uploaded. So here is an additional step after completing your online application on Study in Korea website. It is that you have to physically submit the hard copies also. Like either you post them, or if you're living in Korea, you can just go by yourself, or you can either post it. So, and it has to be under the certain deadline that the university has uploaded on the site, and the mailing address will also be given in the PDF of admission guidelines. So again and again, you have to make sure that you are well equipped with all the knowledge in the admission guidelines. So after you submit your application online, as well as you post or send the hard copies to the university, then what happens is like university reviews your documents and you will get invited for an interview. Either it's like video, like Zoom interview, or it is on the call, or it depends on the university and also on your department. So, and then you have to pay your tuition fee, and you have a payment deadline, and you have to work on your visa and all the stuff, which I'm gonna be discussing in the next video, which is like full admission process. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. And one thing I want to mention here also, which is like university scholarship is considered automatically when you submit your application. That means when you submit your application, you are already applying for the scholarship also. There's no need to submit another application for your scholarship. So it's very easy and very simple. So as I told you all the information about the scholarship in my previous video, so make sure to check that out. Previously mentioned in the video is your scholarship payment will be decided on your language score, like English proficiency and Korean proficiency. So whatever level and score you submit in your application determines your scholarship. And the one thing that I like about Donga University is that when you go into next semester and suppose you take the topic test or English proficiency test again in one semester and you submit the new results to the university, your scholarship will be upgraded from, for example, 25% to 50%. It basically depends on your determination and your score of your previous semester. If you performed very good in your last semester, either in your department, or you get a good result in topic or IELTS or whatever it is, in next semester your scholarship will be upgraded to some percent. So let me quickly recap everything I have covered today so you have it clear. So first is choose your track, Korean track or English track, and make sure your language score meets the minimum for whichever one you are applying to. Second, check the timeline, know when the application window opens for your semester, and start preparing your documents well before that. And third, download and read the official admission guidelines PDF from the Donga website for your specific intake. Fourth, go to Study in Korea website, create your account, and fill in your application carefully. Fifth, upload your documents and pay the tuition fee. And remember, you cannot change your department or add documents after the payment. So make sure to be more detailed and just put every single information that you want to put into the application at that point of time. So you have to be very, very careful, very, very conscious about all the information that you're gonna put into online application as well as in your original application, which is like hard copy. And sixth is physically mail or deliver your hard copy documents to the Donga office by the deadline. Seventh, your scholarship is considered automatically. Your language score is your scholarship application. So make sure to work on your language skills before coming to Korea. And that's it for today's video. I hope you like this video, and I hope this video made the application process a bit less overwhelming. And once you break it down into step by step, it's very doable and it's very easy and simple. It's nothing over the board. And I will be putting all the links for the website and all the important documents and the website in the description, so make sure to check that out. And I have also made a PDF guide, a full application process, also linked in the description, and you can download it, print it, and use it as a checklist as you want. And for the next video, I am gonna be talking about full application process and yeah, what happens after you fill out the form and what happens after you crack the interview, all of that stuff into next video.
So if this video helped you, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share this video as much as possible, and subscribe to my channel for further videos. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section and I will try to answer them all. So see you next time. Bye.